When you want to be the best, you can't settle for the rest. For anything on iRacing, there's just one name you need, Makoni.
We now provide the best of the best in setups, paint schemes, coaching, broadcasting, and event organization.
With cars across all 4 license classes, we have what you need to hit the track with confidence. Grab a subscription and save money while going fast at McConeySetupShop.com/subscriptions.
And remember, at McConey Setup Shop, there are setups, but your victories.
Are you ready to take your Twitch and Discord experience to the next level? Introducing EasyDayBot, your ultimate bot for seamless interaction. Whether you're live on Twitch or chatting on Discord, EasyDayBot's dynamic responses open up a whole new world of possibilities. Engage with your community like never before through unique prompts, custom reactions, and endless fun. It's the bot that understands you. Make every day an easy day download now at easydaybot.com.
Welcome to the ultimate racing experience, where speed meets precision and only the best rise to the top. This is Tier 1 Racing League. From thrilling track duels to last lap finishes, our T1X and T1L series is the perfect mix of talent and excitement. Join the ranks of elite drivers. Whether you're a fan, a competitor, or looking to experience racing like never before, this is your home for premier esports racing. Welcome to Tier 1 Racing League. Follow us on Facebook and X for info and updates. The race for the championship starts now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Your eyes do not deceive you. We are back once again for some Tier 1 racing action. I know you guys have missed me over the break. I hope all you guys had a safe holiday and had some fun. But we're back in it, get some racing action done here tonight. Snakebitten TV bringing you Tier 1 Racing League action brought to you by EasyDayBot. Make sure you guys check out EasyDayBot for you Twitch streamers and Discorders. Gonna be a thing you want to check out. Also, Makoni Setup Shop setting it up here for these guys for success tonight as they're bringing on for the setups here for T1X division. Make sure you check them guys out. McConeySetupShop.com/subscribe. Remember, it's their setups, but your victories. And also going to thank a huge shout out to Rap Surgeon, putting down most of your graphics that you'll be seeing here tonight. Those guys putting in a bunch of work for us. Make sure you check them out. Get your own rap from the Rap Surgeon. Also got to thank Admin Box for their continued support of the Tier 1X series here as we are at Nashville Super Speedway, the EasyDayBot, 113 laps here around the Nashville Super Speedway tonight. And here goes. Yep, it's not going to work. Oh, great. Let me try this again. Well, we may have a problem with our graphic. Everything else seems to be working, just not the graphic. this back set up for you. There we go. As that's fixed up, we'll hide that out. There we go. The Nashville Super Speedway here. 1.3 miles around this track here. 78 degrees tonight. 52% humidity, partly cloudy with 7-mile-per-hour winds. This is a asphalt track, so gonna be a little grippy, gonna be a little weird for some of the guys. You know, I know some NASCAR guys are famously not happy with your concrete tracks, but we'll have to see how it shakes out for these guys here as we move on. And just a quick little wrap up of your points here. Well, let's go over last week's race result, or not last week. It feels like last week, but it wasn't. It was a long time ago. It feels almost like now December 18th. Our last race, race number 10, Iowa Speedway, saw the Snakebitten 150, Jaden Hopp taking the top spot there. Jordan Berube going to finish second. Wes Fuller third. Enrique Gonzalez fourth. David Mayo fifth. Brett Bullard, Ryan J. Sharp, John Garrett, Greg Wood, and Wade Burris going to round out your top 10. At Iowa, Jaden Hopp still top of the board in points. 10 races in now. Has not fallen outside of the top 10. Has 8 wins on the season. 523 points for him. Jordan Berube, you can say, with all things considered, not far behind him. 454 points. He does have a race win. Jordan Berube able to steal one of those away. Greg Wood going to sit in fourth, a little over 100 points out for him in third place. Ryan J. Sharp in fourth, Wes Fuller in fifth, John Garrett sixth, Brett Bullard seventh, Bill Sleep eighth, Caleb Collins ninth, and David Mayo rounding out the top 10 there. And that sees Wes Fuller got a win at the beginning of the season, and has not been able to find another one since. Currently still sitting fifth though. Looking pretty good as they move on here, so he should be okay. And we'll get a look here at the tower as we get a look at your times. Qualifying is underway here. Ricky Gonzalez out on the track in that number 7 machine. Bill Sleep coming out as well. Brett Bullard out there. He's got that 12 Menards machine tonight with the red Pat's Blue Ribbon crossover. We'll have to see how he gets down here. Ricky Gonzalez going to cross the stripe for his first time. Going to put him down a 30.16. That's a pretty good time for Ricky Gonzalez, 30.16. Wade Burris going to cross the line with a 30.51. Brett Bullard with a 30.41. That's first, second, and third so far. Now Jordan Berube about to cross the line for his first lap. Gonna be a 30.12. Put him on the pole. Jordan Berube putting the Supra up there. And speaking of Supra action, here comes Jaden Hopp in the 81 machine. He's gonna put down a 30.33 for the 81 of Jaden Hopp. Caleb Collins on the board now with a 30.412. Put him fifth. Is Jordan Berube's second lap here. Going to hold it at 30.12 for him. Ricky Gonzalez still with the 30.16. Blake Howell going to put it up there with a 30.25. He's currently third now. Is Jaden Hopp going to pull his second lap of 30.16. He's going to take the third spot away from Blake Howell. And he's going to move it up into third place, just under Ricky Gonzalez's time there. Thousandths of a second difference. Now Blake Howe going to put down a 30.21. Caleb Collins going to put down a 30.25. Greg Wood with a 30.13. Move him up into second place. Greg Wood. Now John Garrett's first time coming in here. 31.18. Not a great lap for him on that first one. He's going to try to gather it up here for his second lap. See what he can do. Greg Wood now coming across the line in that 67 machine. And he's going to hold it that 30.13 there for Greg Wood. Going to sit second right now. John Garrett on his second lap. 30.36. Move him up into seventh place just behind Caleb Collins. Caleb Collins with a 30.25. And a couple of people still out there to qualify. Not out on the track right now. As we see that 66 machine trying to cool it back down as he just burn it up. Getting that lap in on that second lap. Having a little bit of a bobble there on his first lap. Able to gather that back up. Had the wherewithal to get that second lap down. Going to have him a decent enough starting position. 66 turn 1 design Fort Worth screen printing machine of John Garrett. Caleb Collins sporting the patriotic 72 AW Workshop machine. And he's going to pull it down into the pits as well. Going to get that car woed up quickly. And now Wes Fuller out. A little bit of a bobble there from him. Not sure if that's a connection issue. What's going on with that? But we're underway here. He's going to get a lap in. Oh, yeah, little connection issues here. And he will not make it for his qualifying. We'll move on here into your warm-ups. Takers yet. Now Wade Burris pulling out onto the track. Looks like Bill Sleep is going to join him. Bill's leaving that 65. David Mayo checking in. Have a great broadcast, bud. Hope you had a great holiday break. We did. David, hope you did as well. And, man, I have a feeling tonight is going to be a blast as we are at the Superfast NASCAR Super Speedway. This track, not really a super speedway, but it is fast. Now, Mark Gonzalez has pulled in late with his hauler. He's got the car out on the track. He is going to get it warmed up here not getting in any qualifying, but he's going to get out here and get underway. And the 88 machine is out. As well as we got Blake Howell joining us this week. Blake, pretty fast. So we'll have to see how he does. Jordan Brube and Jaden Hop heading out on track. They're going to get their cars warmed up, get a couple laps in here. Current points leader right now from Whitman, and he is 7'12". He must have known he could change this. Oh, old Jaden Hop, always down for a little joke here and there. That's pretty funny. And he's gonna nose it into the wall there. Jaden Hop currently our points leader. And he has been able to do so in a very convincing fashion. 8 of our 10 races here he has taken. And it is getting down to desperation for the rest of the field. As Jordan Barube and company don't want to just let him walk away with it. So they're going to be doing a little pushing tonight. Jordan Barube and that 22 admin box machine as we move on into your feature tonight. And as they grid up, we'll take a rundown in your lineup here. Starting on the pole tonight in that 22 machine, we talked about it, the admin box ride of Jordan Barube. On his outside, the 67 Fast House car, Rap Surgeon design, Greg Wood Jr. On the inside, row number 2, in the number 7 machine, it's Ricky Speedy Gonzalez. And on his outside, your big-time points leader in the 81, it's Jaden Hop to the top, hop. And on inside of row number 3, going to be the 26 machine of Blake Howell as he comes in here tonight for the first time. We're going to see Blake Howell cut some laps here in the T1X division. On his outside, going to be the 72 machine of Caleb Collins. On the inside, row number 4, going to be the 66 footwear screen printing Turn 1 designs of John Garrett. On his outside, the 12 of Brett Bullard in that Pabst Blue Ribbon Menards crossover. And on inside, row number 5, going to be Wade Burris in the Sub-Zero Roots machine in 98. And on his outside, Bill Sleep in that 65 machine. Inside row number 6 is going to be Mark Gonzalez. On his outside, Albert Forrester. Wes Fuller, David Mayo, Alan Marshall going to round out the rest of your field here. as we get ready to get underway. And I was having a time
Green,
with
green,
that.
green.
As we are underway here, I'm sorry, I have to turn that off. I did not turn it off. I'm so sorry. Here we go, back to the action here as Jordan Brube getting out to that early lead. As we see Greg Wood and company chase him down fast. Ricky Gonzalez, Jaden Hopp, Blake Howell. And, man, this almost looks like it could be a big-time feature race between some guys, man. You got some pretty big names here. Jaden Hopp being 5th of all those guys. Current points leader John Garrett right behind him. Caleb Collins, Wade Burris, Mark Gonzalez. Jaden Hopp certainly driving the level of competition in the T1X series upwards. Blake out on that 26 Red Duck machine now. He's looking to take it in the inside here. Ricky Gonzalez. He's going to get that pass. Blake Howe going to get around him here. Greg Wood still in second. He's right behind Jordan Brube. Greg Wood going to make that pass. He's going to get around Jordan Brube here. Greg Wood's going to lead it. Blake Howell in 3rd. Ricky Gonzalez 4th. Jaden Hopp 5th. John Garrett, Caleb Collins, Mark Gonzalez, Wade Burris falling back a little bit there. He's got some pretty tough company around him. Wes Fuller, winner in this series. Mark Gonzalez, we know he is fast. Wade Burris, the dirt guy. He got lost on the way to the racetrack, ended up on the asphalt, and he's holding his own out here right now. Currently holding off that 9th place position from Wes Fuller. Able to kind of cut him off there, get a little gap. Now Jordan Brube for 1st place here, looking on the outside. This could be kind of dangerous. He could let that 26 machine in. Couple of supers and a Ford there. Jordan Brube gonna settle back in behind him here. Gonna look maybe for some open doors here. Now Ricky Gonzalez, Jaden Hopp, John Garrett in a small little 3-car group here. Is Jaden Hopp kind of biding his time? We've seen him kind of sit back here before, make us think that maybe he didn't have something for the top here. And then out of nowhere, ba-bam, there he comes. And he's won another one. We'll have to see if that plays out the same way tonight. Currently, he seems like he's sitting back there, not really pushing the issue. Now he's got John Garrett pulling up to his rear end here. He's going to look on the inside. Nothing going to do. He's going to hold off for now. Back up to the front here. Greg Wood still holding off Jordan Brube. Little slidey there behind him. Blake Howell now kind of catching up with that 26 or 22. He's going to look on the inside. Blake Howell going to go after Jordan Brube here. Brube going to be able to hold him off on that outside. Hold tight to the outside of his car. Keep him from getting that position. See Jordan Brube going just a little bit higher. Looks like Blake's got that car just a little bit lower than everybody else. As he McVeigh joining in. She's saying go Brett. She wanted to see Brett Bullard win tonight. He's moved up already. Getting around Wes Fuller and Wade Burris. He's currently in 9th place in the 12 Arca Menards Pat's Blue Ribbon machine. Right up behind Mark Gonzalez. There's a lot of tough company back there throughout the field. I don't know if you was here earlier. We've talked about Jaden Hopp really driving up the competition here in the T1X as we see Blake Howell making his first laps around here. Competition is stiff. Have a little bit of wow. Ooh, Jordan Maru on the inside of the 67 machine. Now this group is tightened up here in the top 5. Is Ricky Gonzalez and Jaden Hopp both catching up to this top 5 group here. They're battling it out here. Jordan Broom on the inside. Greg Wood on the outside now. Blake Howell right behind him. Ricky Gonzalez with him. Wood going to be able to hold off that charge from Jordan Barube so far, but the damage is done. Now the top 6 throw him up under a blanket as you see John Garrett moving up to the tail end of that lead car field right now. That's a good little segue as I got a penalty report post-race actions and incidents for last race at Iowa. Ryan J. Sharp is parked for tonight. I wanted to explain that to you why you guys did not see Ryan on the track tonight, as they have parked him for a race for wrecking deemed to be intentional. John Garrett also receiving a chat ban and chat ban for 1 race and a 10-point deduction for inappropriate comments made. So those 2 guys are going to have to serve out those penalties. John Garrett, able to race tonight, is going to receive that 10 points deducted. And I believe that was an incident that involved the 79 and the 66 we saw last week. We knew that might come to a head, as the officials did not take kindly to it, and they made swift action. I think all parties involved, though, have moved on. Nikki gonna jump in. She says, have a good race, everyone. And to keep it up to her darling in the 67 is Greg Wood, still able to hold off that 22. He's actually gained himself a little bit of a gap here. Blake Howell's been the hard charger so far in this front group. Now you got to watch out. Jaden Hopp getting around Ricky Gonzalez now. He goes to work on the 26 machine here. 18 laps down of 113. For all you just jumping on, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. We are so excited to be back watching some more Tier 1 racing action, the T1X series here. And Jaden, I'm getting they're getting a little squirrely out there. All of them kind of get loose as the run goes on, it looks like. So, going to be interesting to see who's able to hold on to these cars now. Jaden Hopp doing a good job of it so far. He gets up under the 26 here now, looking to make a pass right behind him. Simultaneously, the 66 was looks like he thinks better of it. No, he's going to dive it down in deep. Now we got a dual battle here. Jaden Hopp going to be able to clear Blake Howell there. John Garrett still working on Ricky Gonzalez behind him. That's your battle for 4th and 5th. Jaden Hopp up into 3rd. Or that's your battle for 5th and 6th, I'm sorry. John Garrett currently holding that 5th spot. He's going to get Ricky up high on the entry there. And that's going to kind of kill his run. Going into the corner. Now he's going to get a good run coming back out. He's going to go right back up under the 66 here. Going to look again now. The 66 going to drive in pretty deep here in the middle. Not as good as the 7-7. Gets off pretty well. Now he's got the advantage on the inside. Ricky Gonzalez, John Garrett going at it here. John Garrett going to drive way deep in the corner there. As he drives it hard through the middle and makes it stick, he's going to pull to the outside and around Ricky Gonzalez. He'll take over that 5th spot. Meanwhile, Greg Wood, a little bit of a blinky. Greg Wood able to get a pretty good lead here as he's pulled away. Jaden Hopp able to get around Jordan Baroob, now 2nd for the 81 machine. And Jordan Baroob is back in a familiar position, unfortunately for him, as he's been staring at the back of that 81 car all season long. And now that's got to be some motivation for that 22 car to kick it into high gear now. Can't let the 81 and the 67 get away from him. Lindsay McVeigh, I hope everyone had an amazing Christmas and New Year. I know I did. I hope you all did as well. And she said, that's my kiddo, Jaden Hopp. Yeah, still a little bit of a distance to go there. Greg Wood able to get it way out front here. Able to get himself a pretty big lead. Now 81 trying to hack into it a little bit. Jordan Baroob still with problems as Blake Howell right on his tail now. He's going to look to the inside here. We may see a battle for 3rd. Blake Howell's going to send it in pretty deep, make it stick on the bottom side. He's got a decent enough run. Oh, looks like the 22 going to get a little better coming out. Now John Garrett as well. Looks like he's going to pull up to the back of this and see if he can parlay his way into another spot. It's now the 26 going to let it float up a little bit. Try to ride the 22 a little bit high. Nothing doing. Now 66 looking way deep on the inside. Ooh, pretty close. Almost some contact there with him and the 26. But they keep it straight. Now Jordan Baroob is looking at this like, I don't want to become the victim here, as he's kind of getting bullied out of the spot, having to stay in that high side. He's going to pull down tight. Try to keep the 26 from getting a good run off the corner. Keep him down low. And he's going to get a good run there. Able to clear him for a little second there, but not all the way. Now the 26 with another good run. He's going to push up on the 22. 22 is going to give way a little bit. There may be a little rubbing out there. There's nothing wrong with a little rubbing. It's 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and now 7th with the Caleb Collins. I'm sorry, 8th with Caleb Collins pulling up there is Blake Howell. Jordan Baroob battling for this 3rd spot. And they have brought in a whole gap of cars, but unfortunately they really let Jaden Hopp and Greg Wood get way out there. And now there may be some full-scale beating and banging going on in there as they start roughing them up a little bit. The 26, the 22, neither one want to give way, but the 22 is going to give way there. Oh, no, caution is out. Caution is out. And I believe that is stage break. That's going to have Greg Wood winning stage 1. Jaden Hopp, second place. Blake Howell, third. Jordan Baru, fourth. John Garrett, fifth. Ricky Gonzalez, sixth. Mark Gonzalez, seventh. Caleb Collins, eighth. Wes Fuller, ninth. And Brett Buller going to round out your top 10 there. We'll have to see if some pit strategy comes into play here. There he is in that fast house car. So, Greg Wood out of Hagerstown. His arch nemesis, Jaden Hopp. And there's old Blake Howell. He's from Dixon, Tennessee. So he's not far from home here. There's Jordan Baru, 22 machine. Is everybody in the pits? As they say, everybody was kung fu fighting. And these guys are fighting to get the tires on these cars as quickly as they can. Rubbin is racing indeed. And Greg Wood able to get out of the pits first. Jaden Hopp, Blake Howell following. Jordan Baru losing a spot there. John Garrett, Ricky Gonzalez, Caleb Collins, Wes Fuller, Brett Bullard, Mark Gonzalez losing a bunch of spots. You know, it looks like Wade Burris may be out. We're going to take the high side. Jaden Hopp on the low. Blake Howell taking the high in the second row. Jordan Baru taking the low in the second row. And John Garrett, high. Ricky Gonzalez low in your third row. That's your top 6 as they sit. Of course, I feel like a lot more people are going to get involved in this before it's over with if they don't let them front 2 cars run away with it here. Greg Wood in the 67 black and teal machine on the outside. He'll have the, I don't know if that's teal or that's probably mint on the outside. He's going to have control here. Sorry, my ADD. I need to know what color that is now. He'll have the control here. And he's got him underway. Him and Blake Howell getting a good jump here. Jaden Hopp not getting the best start. Is him and Jordan Baru going to fall back a little bit. Looks like John Garrett was on that outside line. Didn't get the start with him. Jordan Baru now looking on the inside of the 81. Jaden's like, all right, y'all know what y'all did last time. Y'all tried to run away from me. And then I came back. As he's watching a couple cars go around here. Kind of seems like par for the course for what he did in the first stage. Looked like he dropped back a little bit and let everybody kind of race it out, and then kind of slowly moved his way back up forward. But you do got to watch out. That 67 machine maybe got a little too far out. Now Blake Howell for the first time is going to take over the lead here. Uh-oh. Here we are. I think it's going to straighten out. There we go. Is now Blake Howell's going to take some laps led here. Greg Wood's going to follow for a little while. Jordan Baroob in third. John Garrett moved up to his race high fourth so far, as he's kind of moved that car steadily forward. And he's kind of been just taking a little bit at a time, not being too aggressive here. And I think that may be smart. Now Greg Wood with a little bit of a stumble out of the 67 machine. He's going to lose a couple of positions here. 66 going to get on the inside of him. Greg Wood currently third. That's going to put Jordan Baroob second. Blake Howell out to the lead now as he leads his first laps here in the T1X series. Trouble big time for the 67 now, back in seventh is Albert Forster, Ricky Gonzalez, Caleb Collins, a couple of guys getting around him there. It looks like he's got it caught back up though. A little worrisome of what may be going on with that car, because it doesn't look nearly as fast as it was. Now we'll look back in second and third here. John Garrett right behind Jordan Baroob now, the 66 machine. Would love to lock in a win here tonight. Albert Forster also bringing it pretty strong tonight, as the 9 machine is going to take over the 4th spot. Still to go, only 38 in the book so far. Ricky Gonzalez, Brett Bullard having a pretty good battle here, 6th and 7th right now. 12 machine of Brett Bullard working his way through the pack. Greg Wood has fallen some more. He's all the way back to 11th position. I'm starting to wonder if some contact may have been made. Maybe a little contact in the wall or something. That 67 machine is not getting around like it was. Something is definitely wrong. Still able to hold off John Garrett so far. Albert Forster in 4th. Caleb Collins and Brett Bullard back there. Brett Bullard able to get around Ricky Gonzalez now. He's up into 6th place, as now he looks to try to crack the top 5 right behind Caleb Collins here in 5th. To keep a little eye on the 12 machine here, as he has made his way through the field pretty consistently. That Ford Mustang looking pretty good right now. So he's going to look on the inside of Caleb Collins. Love's going to get by. Caleb Collins going to look back to the inside now. Hold tight, try to keep him from getting a whole good run off the corner here. And Brett's going to be able to hold off the crossover move. Now he's going to take over the 5th spot. Brett Bullard up into the top 5. Now Ricky and Mark Gonzalez, brothers. Now as they go battle for position, this is for 7th and 8th. Cal still out front here. Jordan Baru able to keep up with him, as well as John Garrett. Albert Forster in 4th. Brett Bullard in 5th. Caleb Collins, Ricky Gonzalez, Mark Gonzalez, Wes Fuller, David Mayo, top 10. Jaden Hopp in the 81, also some trouble with that machine. He's moved all the way back to 13th. I thought we had a couple of guys missing from there that we really wasn't seeing from. Jaden Hopp with big trouble as well. Him and Greg Wood are running right here in the back of the pack. Almost 2 seconds off of the pack here. So big trouble for these cars. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm almost tempted to try to talk to somebody and find out. Should be looking at a stage break here in about 9 laps. We go somewhere around 56. Brett Bullard's been able to catch up to the 9 machine now. Can he make a ploy to get at him here? John Garrett, Jordan Baroob. John Garrett looking for a way. He's going to dive down deep, try to take away second place here from Jordan Baru. Jordan's going to kind of give up the spot a little bit here. And I don't know if he just was worried, didn't want to get into an accident or what. But it looked like he almost gave up the spot there to John Garrett. And Garrett's going to get around pretty easily here, take second. And try to get away from the 22 machine here. Maybe even chase down the 26 before the stage break here. That's kind of a tall task. Almost a second. Or a little over a second between them. Your top 3 spreading out a little bit as John Garrett's able to get away from Baru. Now Albert Forster, Brett Bullard going at it. Whoa, little touchy there. Brett Bullard's going to get sent high now. Caleb Collins and Ricky Gonzalez, Mark Gonzalez all going to catch the 12 here. And now 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Brett Bullard way up high. As he may have got a little help up there from the 12. Or not sure who he got help from. But definitely went way high there. Yeah, Brett Bullard going to fall back to 9th place here with some damage on that car. Not what he was looking for, as he had broke the top 5. Was looking around Albert Forster for the 4th spot. Now Caleb Collins is going to take over the 4th spot. He's got Mark Gonzalez and Ricky Gonzalez in tow. All 3 of them going to go move past Albert Forster here. And looks like they've got something cooking as they're moving through the field. Long way to go to get to Jordan Barube, and an even longer way to get to John Garrett and Blake Howell, as they have really ran away with this one. Another caution is pending as they go to their stage break 2. Nobody's out of it yet, but right now it looks like Blake Howell is looking pretty strong. And speaking of pretty strong, the Gonzalez brothers and Caleb Collins have really brought it on now. They've caught up to Jordan Barube, and now Barube might have to play a little bit of defense here. Hop, Greg Wood still kind of struggling back here a little bit. They're back in 12th and 13th. And now Jordan Barube under fire here. Caleb Collins, Mark Gonzalez, both looking up under him. Ooh, a little checkup from the 88 there. And he's going to shoot way up the track. He must have definitely had a miscue, and caution is out. Blake Howell's going to win stage 2. John Garrett 2nd. Jordan Barube 3rd. Mark Gonzalez 4th. Caleb Collins 5th. Ricky Gonzalez 6th. Wes Fuller 7th. Albert Forster 8th. David Mayo 9th. And Brett Bullard 10th. Into caution quickly, guys. While we're under caution, we're going to have a quick word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Are you ready to take your Twitch and Discord experience to the next level? Introducing Easy Daybot, your ultimate bot for seamless interaction. Whether you're live on Twitch or chatting on Discord, Easy Daybot's dynamic responses open up a whole new world of possibilities. Engage with your community like never before through unique prompts, custom reactions, and endless fun. It's the bot that understands you. Make every day an Easy Day download now at easydaybot.com.
When you want to be the best, you can't settle for the rest. For anything on iRacing, there's just one name you need, Makoni.
We now provide the best of the best in setups, paint schemes, coaching, broadcasting, and event organization.
With cars across all 4 license classes, we have what you need to hit the track with confidence. Grab a subscription and save money while going fast at MakoniSetupShop.com/subscriptions.
And remember, at Makoni Setup Shop, there are setups, but your victories.
And looks like we got a little bit of a switch up in the pits. Mark Gonzalez getting out real quick. John Garrett getting out 2nd. Jordan Barube 3rd, Caleb Collins 4th, Blake Howell all the way back into 5th. Greg Wood getting a 14.9 second start there. Jaden Hopp as well. Howell with a long stop, 16.12 seconds. So that might be a little bit of a cause for his demise. Meanwhile, Mark Gonzalez not getting a qualifying tonight. Starting in the back, now all the way up to the front, as he'll have the green here coming to the line. And it's a new race. As we got some new players up front here. Jaden Hopp still back in 11th. Greg Wood into 10th. Still some opportunities for those guys, but they have got a fight ahead of them. Mark Gonzalez going to get him underway here. Gets a pretty good jump out there. Jordan Baruch going to have to battle old John Garrett for his position. Not going to get it, John. John Garrett looks like he's going to maybe get by. No, the 22 going to get a little better run coming out of the corner there. He's fighting from the 66 and the 22. Got to watch out for Caleb Collins and company back there. Blake Howell as well, as they were looking hard all around. Got a little scary there, for a little sketchy for a second. Jordan Baruch going to be able to fend off John Garrett for now. Blake Howell is already looking on the inside of Ricky Gonzalez. Already past Caleb Collins. Whoa. It looks like that was Greg Wood. Maybe got pushed up into the wall there. I think maybe from the 9. I'm not sure. We saw exactly what happened there. Greg Wood bouncing off the wall. And this is the Mark Gonzalez we're kind of used to seeing. Able to get out front here, able to make runs happen. Now he's going to fend off Jordan Baruch on the inside. He's got John Garrett to the rear as well. Blake Howell also kind of pushing his way through. Ricky Gonzalez now going on the inside of John Garrett. And your top 5 is crazy right now. Jordan Baruch out front now. Mark Gonzalez in second. Blake Howell third. Ricky Gonzalez fourth. John Garrett fifth. And they have shuffled the deck here a little bit. John Garrett going way high there. Now he's going to let Caleb Collins on the inside. Caleb on the outside of the top 5 looking in. Now he's looking in on the 66 on the inside. Patriotic A&W Workshop versus the Fort Worth Screen Printing Turn 1 Designs machine. So John Garrett able to hold him off so far. Now going to get back out in front of him. He's going to actually dive on the inside of the 7. Nothing doing. He's going to back off a little bit there. Trying not to make contact with Ricky Gonzalez. Mark Gonzalez still out front here now. He's got Jordan Baruch on his outside. Blake Howell right behind him. And Mark Gonzalez got to know the Sharks are in the water. He is all the way back to his brother. Not even a whole 2/10 separating that pack. Gonzalez going to look way on the high side, almost coming down in front of John Garrett. Now Greg Wood in the 67's been able to make his way back up front here. But what has he made his way to? Because it's a madhouse up front. As Mark Gonzalez still holding him off here. Blake Howell and Jordan Baruch going at it. Blake Howell's going to slide just over his nose there. He's going to just squeak that car in between those two. Now Blake Howell going to go to work on the 88. He's going to get on the inside. Mark Gonzalez going to hold him down tight. Gonzalez going to get a good run on the outside there. Gonna need to run this corner a little deep, but keep the 26 down to where he can't really get a run. Whoa, no! Somebody's Ricky Gonzalez! Greg Wood involved! Oh no, caution is out. Caution is out. 67 in the 7 machine. Tangle up there. And we'll take a look back here. As we see 67, the 7 right there. And oh, just a little bit of arrow tight. And he caught the back of the 7 there. And unfortunately, a little help to go on the rest of the way around for Greg Wood. Looks like not too much damage on those two cars. Watch this one more time from Greg Wood's view here. It looks like it might have been John Garrett. Just catches the back of the 67, tries to check up there, does get some damage in the back of that 67, and probably some damage to the front of John Garrett's ride. Garrett going to take it down into the pits. A couple other guys, Caleb, Jaden Hopp, Albert Forrester, Brett Bullard, Ricky Gonzalez down in there as well. He was involved in that. Greg Wood staying out here. Not concerned about the rear damage too much. He's going to take that track position. We were just under 70 laps when that caution came out. Just right around 72, 73 when we get back green. So right around maybe a little bit over halfway there. Gonzalez a little bit saved by the bell there. He had a couple of cars around him trying to get around him there. Greg Wood gonna pull out kind of okay on this, as he's gonna end up pretty close back to where he was. Just on the outside of second row there. Wes Fuller on that inside third row. And John Garrett gonna line up on the outside of him. Outside's been getting a little better start here tonight. We'll have to see how this goes for him. Mark Gonzalez choosing the inside. Looks like he went with him. Pace truck is going to pull off. It's going to be Mark Gonzalez here. Blake going to try to get a good start with him. He does get a pretty decent one. It's right there on the tail of the 88. 67 gets a good start with him. He's on the outside of the 22. He's going to have to try to hold him down here. Getting a big run off that corner. Don't want him to be able to match speed with you down there. The 67 going to hold him down tight. Keep all that side draft off. Any of that side force the 22 would have gotten. But maybe not enough here. Is Jordan Rube going to get back around the 67 now? Mark Gonzalez leading Blake Howell. They've gotten off to a little bit of a runaway. Working on lap 75 now. Is Mark Gonzalez still out to the lead here? Blake Howell chasing him down. Jordan Baroob in third. Greg Wood fourth. Wes Fuller fifth. John Garrett sixth. Caleb Collins seventh. David Mayo eighth. Brett Bullard ninth. Ricky Gonzalez 10th. Jaden Hopp all the way back there in 13th. Still something going on with the 81. 67's gotten whatever he had going on kind of figured out. So he's running up there in 5th, or 4th, I mean. Jaden Hopp still struggling here. And I'm just not totally sure what's going on with the 81. Uncharacteristic for that team. He certainly looked faster earlier in the night. One gotta believe that something is going on with his equipment or something like that. 88 holding on for his dear life. Blake Howell trying to get back to the lead here. Jordan Baroob in tow. Greg Woods settling into 4th here. He's going to settle in, let some laps click off for the 67. He's Wes Fuller up in the top 5. First time tonight for him up into the top 5. When I think nothing's going to happen, top 4 start to look like they're going to get rambunctious, and then they kind of back off again. As Greg Wood pulled up to the back of the 22, he back off. As well as Blake Howell pulling up right behind the 88, and he backed off a little bit as well. Almost looks like a different race now. David Mayo holding off Ricky Gonzalez right now. Mayo holding on to a top 10 spot, currently sitting 8th. Brett Bullard trying to make back up that time that he lost earlier. Getting kind of stuck out there in no man's land, and then maybe a little bit of help out into the wall for the 12 machine. Brett trying to gain up some time. He's currently still in the top 10. Trying to gain some of those positions back from earlier. Mark Gonzalez still out to the lead here. Blake Howell right behind him in 2nd place. Jordan Baroob dropped back a little bit, but he's back there in 3rd. Greg Wood dropped back a little bit of ways from him. He's back in 4th. And Wes Fuller rounding out your top 5. And now we're starting to see a little life out of the 81 machine. He's moved up into 9th place, and caution is out. Brett Bullard involved here. And we'll have to back this one up a little bit. See what happened here. Oh no, looks like him and David Mayo maybe. Well, look like Mayo went to go look up under Ricky, didn't know the 12 was there. And oh no, a little bump skis. And Brett Bullard gets bit again here tonight. Tough break for him and David Mayo. Both of them running it pretty decently tonight. And now we see everybody in the pits here. Blake, Hal, Jordan, Barube, and all them. And real quick, one more time, we're going to take a quick break for your sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Are you ready to take your Twitch and Discord experience to the next level? Introducing Easy Daybot, your ultimate bot for seamless interaction. Whether you're live on Twitch or chatting on Discord, Easy Daybot's dynamic responses open up a whole new world of possibilities. Engage with your community like never before through unique prompts, custom reactions, and endless fun. It's the bot that understands you. Make every day an Easy Day download now at easydaybot.com.
When you want to be the best, you can't settle for the rest. For anything on iRacing, there's just one name you need, Cody.
We now provide the best of the best in setups, paint schemes, coaching, broadcasting, and event organization.
With cars across all 4 license classes, we have what you need to hit the track with confidence. Grab a subscription and save money while going fast at McConeySetupShop.com/subscriptions.
And remember, at McConey Setup Shop, there are setups, but your victories.
And John Garrett has taken over the lead here, getting out of the pits out front. He'll have the control here. He's on that high sideline. May have done himself a huge favor here. We know that car's fast. Track position is a big thing here tonight. It looks like passing's not going to be the easiest of tasks. John Garrett gets him underway. He's going to get a pretty good jump out there. Jordan Barube as well going to get to the outside of the 88, a little bit out front of him here. The 88's going to send it in pretty deep. He's going to make it stick down on that bottom side. And he's got a pretty decent run down the back stretch with the 22. They're both going to go in pretty deep. Side by side racing here. John Garrett's about to be in trouble. He don't want to go too high now. He's let the 88 in on the inside. And him and Mark Gonzalez, no love lost between these two cars. Now, John Garrett going to slide way up. Mark Gonzalez going to get out front of him. John Garrett's going to lose wholesale positions here as he drops back almost to 5th here. Ooh, back down into 6th is Caleb Collins. Now Jaden Hopp going to get around him. Way back to 7th for John Garrett there. Blake Howe now out front. He gets around Mark And he's got Greg Wood in the 67 machine right behind him. He's going to look in on the inside. Battle for third. A little bit of wiggle there between the two of them. He says strategies are going to come into play. Looks like Jaden may have a good one. He's moved it back up front here. He's up into sixth. She says go Jaden as well. Is now Greg Wood, Jordan Brube going to battle out here. This may let the 81 catch up and make it into a battle here, as he's currently fighting off Caleb Collins, trying to take away this fifth spot. This will be the first time since that stage 2 little deal that we've seen Jaden Hop up in the top 5. Blake Howe still able to hold off Mark Gonzalez. Not for a lack of trying out of the 88, as he is right on his tail. Greg Wood is able to get that third spot from Jordan Barube now. Jordan Barube back into fourth. Jaden Hop in fifth. 91 laps in the book. Only 22 left to go here. We've seen this move from the 81 before, as he kind of slowly sneaks back up the field. He almost had me fooled again, as we saw him back in the back. Almost looked like he was struggling for a second there. And now I sincerely believe that he just rode around in the back intentionally. Because he has got that car singing now. And Jordan Barube is the next one on the hit list for the 81, as he's pulled right up to his tail. Meanwhile, Blake Howell's able to get a little distance from Mark Gonzalez. Gonzalez a little bit of distance from Greg Wood. Greg Wood a little bit of distance from Jordan Barube. And Jordan Barube under fire. Caleb Collins back in the 6th. He's got Ricky Gonzalez, Wes Fuller, and David Mayo up in the 9th with Albert Forrester. John Garrett falling all the way back to 12th here. Oh, yeah, I'll be quiet. I won't say nothing. Won't jinx nobody tonight. Mark Gonzalez really looks like he wants this lead here, as he is right on the tail of Blake Howell. And it looks like he's looking at any opportunity he may get to try to take over from this 26. Jay Knob, Jordan Barube back here 4th and 5th, still kind of battling it out. Gonna try to dispatch the 22 as quickly as he can, but doesn't want to use up a whole bunch of tire to do it. So he's gonna have to start weighing the options on whether he can catch these next few cars. Whether he needs to make a move now. The good thing he's got going is I don't see a whole lot of people pulling off this time. Is the pack a lot tighter than the last few stages. Gonzalez still on the tail of Hal here, trying his best to find a way around the 26 machine here. How about this? Blake Howell, first night in the T1X series, and it could possibly come away with a win here. He's got 13 more laps before he can say that. And he has got a rearview mirror full of the 88, so nothing is set in stone yet. Back to Jaden Hop, Jordan Berube here. Your battle for 4th and 5th. Looks like it has calmed down a little bit. A whole lot going on. Looks like the most of the race is right here with 2nd and 1st, and 4th and 5th here. Is now Jaden Hop going to force the issue here with the 22. He's going to look on the inside. This is trying to take the 4th spot here. Going to get a decent enough run to the inside. Going to try to dive it down here. Kind of keeps that 22 up high. Doesn't let him get that kind of cut down into the corner he wanted. It's a good run down the front stretch, but the 22 gets a great run on the outside. Jaden Hop going to force it a little harder here. He kind of drives the 22 up the track just slightly. Going to kill a little bit of his run here. He may be able to solidify this pass. Now Caleb Collins going to look in on the 22. And this is not going to help the 22's causes. As now the 81 going to slide up out in front of him. He's going to solidify 4th place now. 9 laps left to go for him to try to catch these top 3. Got a little ways to go, but they are racing in front of him now as the top 3 have got nose to tail here, right here at the last 9 laps. Blake Howell, Mark Gonzalez, Greg Wood, all in this battle. Jaden Hop is coming. This may get interesting, and it may get interesting fast. Mark Gonzalez going to look to the inside of Blake Howell. He's going to kind of run him up the track there, but he's not going to solidify that pass just yet. Now the 88 gets down in there deep. He's clear. He's going to get out in front of the 26. 26 going to try to cut up under him. 88 is going to hold it down just long enough to stop him from doing that. Now Mark Gonzalez is going to be out to your lead. Oh, Greg Wood going to get around Blake Howell as well. Here comes Jaden Hop. Don't look now. He's caught up to your front pack here. Right behind Blake Howell now. As this is your battle for 3rd and 4th. Greg Wood going to be 2nd. Jaden Hop going to go to the outside of the 26. He's going to try to make a pass on the outside. Oh, a little wall contact. No! The 81. Oh no, and he collects up Jordan Berube and Ricky Gonzalez. Caution is out. Oh, no. Big time wreck here. Let's take a look back and see what exactly happened here. Blake Howell and him going at it, and it looked like he may have tapped this outside wall. I'm not totally sure. If we just look, he may have just bumped it a little bit. But then down the track he comes, and I think it may have just sent him down the track, and then you see the 26 slowing down, trying everything he can to get him off the nose, and just around he goes. And then there comes Jordan Berube. He's hard on the brakes. 81's trying everything he can to keep it out of the traffic there. Just very unfortunate. And one more time. Oh, no, we want to get this one here. Let's see if we can look from Blake Howell. His view here. Just happened really fast there. Hard to tell when he could even really see the 81. Tough call for the admins there. And there's Jaden Hopp in the pits. And tough luck, 81 machine looked like he had a fairly good strategy working out there, and he was coming fast, and there's no telling if he could have made it or not. Yeah, it's a terrible way to end your night. I'm not totally sure what happened there. It looked like he came down. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he got into the wall or not. I'm not sure that the 26 didn't get into the back of him. It's kind of hard to tell from that angle. The landscape has changed a little bit again as Jaden Hopp kind of out of the picture now. Jordan Berube as well out of the picture for now. Doesn't look like either one of them going to answer this flag. Yeah. See, when I looked at it slow-mo, though, it didn't. It kind of looked like it at first, but then it didn't. And they're going to go into one more time here. 3 laps to go. Blake Howell quickly trying to get up under the 67 there. Little battle for the top 3 here. Mark Gonzalez out front, and loving to see those two battling behind him. He wants that to continue to happen here as he comes around to try to take the white flag. And he has taken the white flag. Next flag will end it. And 67, or Greg Wood, right up on the back of Blake Howell here. The race is right here for second and third. Caleb Collins and John Garrett as well going at it. Wes Fuller. Now Brett Bullard making a big move to get up into the top 5. Right here on the last lap. Greg Wood gets around Blake Howe. He's in the second. Mark Gonzalez is going to win it. John Garrett up into, I don't know if he made third. He didn't. Greg Wood in the second. Blake Howe third. John Garrett fourth. Caleb Collins going to get fifth. Brett Bullard up into sixth. Wes Fuller 7th, Ricky Gonzalez 8th, Albert Forrester 9th, Bill Sleep 10th, David Mayo, Jaden Hopp, Jordan Baru, Wade Burris rounding out the rest of your field. Ellen Marshall signed up for the event, didn't make any laps though. And there he is, the 88 machine of Mark Gonzalez. As he gets ready to burn them down here at Nashville Super Speedway, the 88 machine getting his first win here in the T1X series. Yes, that was a great little last segment, and the last little bit of the race there is Brett Bullard pushing hard. John Garrett was pushing hard. Greg Wood pushing hard to get that second place finish. And Mark Gonzalez is going to burn it down, man. He is excited getting his first win here. We'll get him a little thumbnail there. We'll give our guys a second to jump out of their cars, and we'll be right back to speak with them real quick after a quick word from your sponsors. Don't go nowhere.
Are you ready to take your Twitch and Discord experience to the next level? Introducing Easy Daybot, your ultimate bot for seamless interaction. Whether you're live on Twitch or chatting on Discord, Easy Daybot's dynamic responses open up a whole new world of possibilities. Engage with your community like never before through unique prompts, custom reactions, and endless fun. It's the bot that understands you. Make every day an Easy Day download now at easydaybot.com.
When you want to be the best, you can't settle for the rest. For anything on iRacing, there's just one name you need, Cody.
We now provide the best of the best in setups, paint schemes, coaching, broadcasting, and event organization.
With cars across all 4 license classes, we have what you need to hit the track with confidence. Grab a subscription and save money while going fast at McConeySetupShop.com/subscriptions.
And remember, at McConey Setup Shop, there are setups, but your victories.
And we're back here with your third place finisher tonight, Blake Howe, getting it done in third place, man. Take us through your race tonight, brother.
Well, it was a really tight car tonight. Really trying to shake it loose at some point, but it wouldn't happen. It's all about tire management, and I didn't do as good of a job as I had hoped I had. Take a third place even with the circumstances, though.
Well, first tonight, man, in the T1X series, man, you got to give us, what's your impression? Kind of tough crowd out there, ain't it?
Yeah, very competitive. Had fun battling all the guys up front tonight. First time I've gotten to race with these guys in a long time. It was fun. Glad to be back.
Yeah, man. Well, congrats on third place tonight. Anybody on that car you want to thank before we let you go?
Yeah, I want to thank McConey Setup Shop, Easy Day Bot, Red Duck Comics, Raise Energy, and everybody else on the car this week. just a good time. Happy to be here.
Heck yeah, man. We appreciate you taking some time with us. Good run tonight, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Blake Howe getting it done, third place tonight. Man, we haven't gotten a lot of time to speak to. In second place tonight, Greg Wood getting it done. I didn't give you no curse tonight, buddy.
See, and see what happens. I get a podium. I even told everybody. I told Blake, I was like, if he pulls you in the booth mid-race, you're screwed.
Yeah, I threw out a little voodoo ritual real quick to the people and told them don't curse you tonight. So but getting it done, man. Kind of a tough race there. You fell back in the middle stage there. Take us through that a little bit. Was that strategy or was something going on with the car? Or?
It was supposed to be strategy. I was going to save a set of tires at the end of stage 2 because it looked like it was going to go green. Then I was like, I did the math real quick, and I was like, well, there really ain't no point. So I dropped back and finished back there for nothing. I ended up taking tires anyway. But yeah, I mean, it was strategy. I was going to save a set at the end of stage 2 and have 2 sets for the final stage, but I didn't really plan on double stopping in the last stage. So it kind of worked out.
Yeah, man, getting up into second. They're just missing out on that front spot, man, but got to be kind of happy with that.
Yeah, the setup was really tight. It was really tight all night. You had to get about 22, 23 laps until a run before you could drive it off the right rear.
Well, yeah, man, anybody you want to thank on that 67 car before we let you go?
First and foremost, thank the fiance for supporting me while I do this. Thank Easy Day Bot for being our title series sponsor. Thank McKinney Setup Shops for our setups across all of our series. Rap Surgeon, which is myself. Need any paints done, iRacing related, anything really graphics wise iRacing related, go to Rap Surgeon on Facebook. Thank you for putting on a good broadcast. Jesus, can't even talk. And then all my boys at Titletown Racing.
Yeah, man, good job tonight. Appreciate you taking some time with us, and congrats on the finish, man.
Thank you, sir. See you next week.
Heck yeah, see you next week. Greg Wood getting it done, second place tonight. And your winner tonight, Big Bad Mark Gonzalez getting it done. Man, looked kind of shaky there for a little bit, but able to get it done, able to get around Blake Howell and kind of drive away. Having to have a little restart at the end there. You think that helped or hurt, or take us through your race a little bit?
Oh yeah, I think the car setup was pretty good today. Anytime where it's a right front heavy car setup, I really like to ride off the right rear, so I feel like it was in my favor tonight. And I knew once he got past me, I just needed to buy my time, just wait for a mistake, or wait till he catches up and goes up the track and just get under him. And like I said, I was just saving that right rear and running off of it, and it gave me all that speed that I needed tonight.
Yeah, man. Right there, around close to, well, I want to say it's around 16 or 17 laps to go. You're right behind Blake. Was there ever maybe a doubt that maybe you couldn't get around him? I mean, kind of seemed like it was kind of hard to pass out there tonight.
Yes, it was definitely hard to pass out there tonight, but like I said, I kind of knew what everybody was doing. I knew what their tires were telling them, like, hey, I know this guy's riding off the right front. I know within time down the road, I know I can get this guy. I just need to be patient and ride around. And luckily, I was patient enough. And like I said, I got under him and was able to use that right rear to get off the corner and use that speed down the straight.
Well, heck yeah, man. First win this season in the T1X series. Got to be happy about that. Anybody in the 88 camp you want to thank before we let you go here?
Yes, sir. I want to thank Marconi Setup Shop for giving us the setups tonight, and I want to thank Titletown Racing for being here tonight, allowing me to race, and thank you for the broadcast, and I'll check it out later.
Heck yeah, buddy, man. Thanks for the time and congrats on your win tonight.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Mark Gonzalez getting it done tonight, is putting down the big win. I forgot to pull up his thing there. that happens. Getting the big win tonight for Mark Gonzalez. Super excited, as you could tell. He was all over the place. But man, what an exciting race, exciting finish. This is what you get week in and week out. If you guys are iRacers out there and you're looking for a good league to join, check out the Tier 1 Racing League. These guys are out here having a blast, brother. Dang good racing tonight. Unfortunate there for Jaden Hopp. Jordan Baroob, they're going to finish back into 12th and 13th. And we'll give you a quick... let me make sure I got the right results up. I do not. There we go. Race results. And pull that down. And get a quick overview of our race results tonight. Mark Gonzalez getting the big win. Greg Wood second. Blake Howell third. John Garrett fourth. Caleb Collins rounding out your top five. Brett Bullard, Wes Fuller, Ricky Gonzalez, Albert Forster, Bill Sleep, David Mayo, Jaden Hopp, Jordan Baroob, Wade Burris, and Alan Marshall. Missing the start there for Allen, not able to make the feature event. Wade Burris going out pretty early as well, and we saw what happened to Jordan Baroob and Jaden Hopp. Unfortunate for those two cars is they finish down in the field a little bit. But I believe Jaden Hopp going to be all right. Jordan Baroob probably as well. We had to get you an update on your points moving forward. But, man, what a great race back. I'm so excited to be back. Make sure you tune in Friday as well, as we will be back again with Friday Night Fuel. And then we'll be back once more next week, Wednesday, with T1X action again. Just got the 2 nights running right now. So appreciate all you guys for tuning in. Want to thank all our sponsors, Rap Surge and Admin Box, Easy Day Bot, and McConey Setup Shop are putting on the broadcast tonight and helping out with the league as well. Want to thank all you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you Friday night.
Welcome to the ultimate racing experience, where speed meets precision and only the best rise to the top. This is Tier 1 Racing League. From thrilling track duels to last lap finishes, our T1X and T1L series is the perfect mix of talent and excitement. Join the ranks of elite drivers. Whether you're a fan, a competitor, or looking to experience racing like never before, this is your home for premier esports racing. Welcome to Tier 1 Racing League. Follow us on Facebook and X for info and updates. The race for the championship starts now.
When you want to be the best, you can't settle for the rest. For anything on iRacing, there's just one name you need, McConey.
We now provide the best of the best in setups, paint schemes, coaching, broadcasting, and event organization.
With cars across all 4 license classes, we have what you need to hit the track with confidence. Grab a subscription and save money while going fast at McConeySetupShop.com/subscriptions.
And remember, at McConey Setup Shop, there are setups, but your victories.
Are you ready to take your Twitch and Discord experience to the next level? Introducing Easy Day Bot, your ultimate bot for seamless interaction. Whether you're live on Twitch or chatting on Discord, Easy Day Bot's dynamic responses open up a whole new world of possibilities. Engage with your community like never before through unique prompts, custom reactions, and endless fun. It's the bot that understands you. Make every day an Easy Day download now at easydaybot.com.